Hello. Today, we'll first welcome to 5 minute meditation or 5 minute. Welcome to 5 minute mindfulness. My name is Henry. I will be your guide for today's session. I learned meditation in the Himalayas, and for the last 8 years, I've been helping people to establish a daily meditation practice. This is the second live. Still getting used to how things are working here, so bear with me. Also, there'll likely be some background noise and some more background noise. So bear with me as we get through this session with as much ease and comfort as we can. Today's topic: what should I do when I can't stop thinking during meditation? Okay, distractions, internal distractions, also external distractions. These are things that are very common uh, in anyone's meditation practice. So, keeping that in mind, what we'll want to do is have a strategy on how we want to. See if I can get my mic a little closer. Having a strategy to deal with these issues when they come up, and they will come up in every meditation session you will likely have for the near or possibly foreseeable future, depending on where you are in your practice. I know for myself personally, even after 8 years of practice, um, I still have thoughts that come up. Um, this is not an everyday occurrence. Some days there are more thoughts or there are some sessions that my mind will race more or be more active. And it likely may have a bigger effect on how tired I am, um, what kind of mood I'm in, what kind of day I've had or previous day. So keeping these things in mind, um, understanding that uh, the human mind is not a static um, place, nor is it a static thing. It is always changing and um, trying to go to the next thing. So for today, I think it would be wise to um, employ some techniques should you find yourself in this situation of where you can't stop thinking during your meditation session. One of these techniques, or the technique that we'll focus on today mainly, is labeling. Labeling will allow you to um, get some distance between you and your thoughts. It will put you in a position to where you can better observe your thoughts and not necessarily get entangled with them so much. I find that when I do get entangled with the thoughts that come up in my meditation sessions, that uh, it's like going down the rabbit, so to speak. This thought process leads to the next thought process, and it's just a chain of events, one after the other, or a chain of thoughts, or string of thoughts, one after the other. This thought leads to this one leads to this, and eventually you wind up somewhere that you would prefer not to be, um, in or out of your technique called labeling. So let's say I'm thinking something negative. Okay, let's say I have a negative thought process. I can label it. Okay, this is a negative thought. Maybe someone was rude to me um, during the course of the day before I sat for meditation. Or maybe I had a bad dream and I sit down in the morning and it may still be with me. In these types of situations, I would say, okay, um, as the thought is passing, observing that it's here and saying, okay, this is a negative thought. Or let's go with the opposite and say, someone was really nice to me, or had a really good dream, or um, something unexpected happened that was beneficial in my life. In these situations, you can be distracted and find yourself smiling very widely during your meditation session instead of focusing on your meditation. So when these things happen, even though this is a positive thing, the practice of meditation, wanting to focus, and then being able to focus when you want to focus. So this also means being aware of all the types of thoughts or emotions that you can have going on and focusing. These thoughts and emotions will be there after the session, and potentially you can experience them in a much more profound and potentially balanced way if you can develop the habit of consistently uh, focusing during your meditation time. So you may have a thought process and you can label it. Let's say you're thinking something about yourself or about someone else. It could be a judging thought, so you can label it, hey, this is judging. You could be thinking about what you're not doing while you're meditating, or what you'd rather be doing while you're meditating. These would be planning thoughts. These are thoughts that you can categorize in that way. And the list goes on and on. Uh, a secondary point that I'll make when it comes to this is self compassion. Uh, I know early on in my meditation process, the bulk of my, um, let's say, wandering or distracting thoughts when my mind wouldn't stop, I was, there were usually negative thought patterns. Um, so being able to have compassion with myself and allowing myself to accept, okay, my mind is in a negative, excuse me, my mind is in a negative place or a negative space right now. Um, this is a great reason to pick up a meditation habit because if negativity is going on in your mind, it is also being expressed in one way or the other, externally or internally. And I don't think either one of those is healthy, especially um, in any type of long term basis or chronic uh, situation to where it's a habit of your mind to be in a negative place more often than not. So having some self compassion, thoughts are funny. Having compassion, hey, maybe you're a funny person, maybe you're lighthearted. These are all um, thoughts, these are all emotions, and we all ebb and flow between a series or a range of thoughts and emotions. So, whatever they may be, positive, negative, indifferent, planning, judging, any of these things that we've mentioned, having compassion with yourself. Hey, I'm sitting down for meditation, but I'm thinking about everything else that I have to do when I get up from meditation. I'm thinking about meditation. So it's common for the mind to want to be everywhere except for where you want it to be at that time. And this is, say, a definite benefit to meditation is in being able to be or be present and be focused on what you choose to instead of what your mind in the habit of selecting. So today we'll jump into a short guided meditation, and we will do our best to observe our thoughts if and when they come, and take it uh, take it amongst yourselves to analyze and categorize any thoughts that pop up. I'll do my best to redirect you. And if anything pops up with me, I'll throw that out there as well. So let's begin. If you're not already, find yourself in a comfortable seated posture, back erect or spine erect, head facing forward, chin parallel to the ground, eyes closed, mouth closed, breathing through the nose. We'll bring our awareness here at the tips of the nostrils, and we'll simply observe the air as it passes the tips of the nostrils. This is a perfect time for your mind to start thinking about other things. If it does, put a label on it. Be compassionate with yourself. Don't judge. Right now, I'm having a distraction. I believe the air conditioner just kicked in. I'm going to refocus back to my nostrils. Now, I'll bring my awareness a little deeper and follow the flow of air as it goes down the esophagus. As I inhale, filling up the lungs, the lower lobes down into the abdomen, feeling my stomach and navel region expand every time I inhale, observing it contract every time I exhale. Now bringing the focus primarily on the navel and stomach region, and simply observing as it expands and contracts. And now we'll follow the breath as the air compresses inside the lungs, and we'll follow it back up the esophagus, down through the nostrils and back to the tip of the nostrils. We'll keep our focus here on the nostrils. Hopefully with this guided meditation, it is keeping some of the distracting thoughts out of your mind. If it is not, use my voice as an anchor and come back to it after you've labeled your thought. Now we'll bring our awareness to the legs. We'll relax the legs. If any thoughts are coming up, let them come. Label them. And back to the body, bringing our awareness to the pelvic region, the hips. We'll relax the pelvis and hips. We'll relax the stomach. We'll relax the chest and the heart center. Relax the shoulders. Relax the jaw and the corners of the mouth. If any thoughts are arising, we'll label them. We'll be compassionate with ourselves. And whatever label that thought has, we'll bring our awareness to the forehead. We'll relax the forehead. If there's something in the body that is uncomfortable, make an adjustment if necessary. And we'll bring our awareness to the tips of the nostrils. And we'll observe here. My air conditioner just kicked in again. I'm going to label it meditation distraction noises. And I'm going to go back to the tips of my nostrils. It's okay that there are noises that are distracting. I've rarely, if ever, been in a place where I was meditating where it was completely silent. And awareness back to the tips of the nostrils. And we'll gently open the eyes. Very good. Hopefully you found some in today's session. Hopefully the technique of labeling you will find useful and you can incorporate into your daily sessions. Namaste.